So for the new update, Rockstar have created 2 new lore-friendly versions of the Dodge Challenger. We have this, the Gauntlet Classic, and we also have the upcoming Gauntlet Hellfire. Now that one I'm going to be checking out in tomorrow's video, but for today, seems this came out yesterday, or Thursday for those of you watching in the future, I thought we would check out the Gauntlet Classic. So let's take a closer look. And by the way, I now finally have my camera mod back. I'm so happy to have this back. So this is the new Gauntlet Classic. This is based on the old original Dodge Challenger, and again is just a really cool, nice muscle car to see. This is what the interior looks like. There we have all the Bravado foot pads, foot rugs, foot carpets. Footwell carpets. Why have I forgotten what these are called? In the engine bay, we have a rather simple looking muscle engine. I imagine this is going to have a blown engine though, so I'm sure we'll be looking at this in more detail very shortly. Let's just jump straight into menus customs and let's just have a look around this thing. So we have the spoiler options first of all. So here we have the stock, which is nothing. We have the ducktail. Oh, it's a rubbery ducktail as well. I'm a big fan of that. I like that. Then we have the inset ducktail spoiler. I actually like that as well. I like that shape. It's got quite a nice shape to it, especially it's not just in the middle as well, it's also this edge corner. I like how that looks. I like that. Then we have the low level spoiler. Not entirely sure, but I like that we've got the plastic options again. Then we also have this in primary color. We have it in secondary color. We have the bolted. Oh, the bolted dovetail spoiler. Now, I don't usually go for these mass bolted style ones that Rockstar normally put in, but I don't know. I kind of like it. And then we have this one, which is just a massive version, which I guess is based on the old, wasn't it Yellowbirds or something like that? I'm sure they've added this spoiler in quite a few muscle cars in the game over the years. But we have that in primary and secondary color. I am, for this first one, I'm kind of tempted to go with that one if it's going to be crazy, or I want to go for that inset ducktail spoiler. Okay, I'm going to go for the bolted at the moment. Let's see how this turns out. So on the front bumper, we have the stock. We have the bolted stock, just has these bolts there on the bumper. We have that in primary color, and then we have the twin wedged splitter. And then we also have the muscle wedge splitter, which is just one giant one. I think that is a winner right there. I do quite like this one with the bit in the middle though. Kind of interesting looking, but I'm going to keep for that muscle one. On the rear then, we have the bolted stock. Again, we have the bolted stock with some overriders, and then we have a primary color stock. So we don't actually have anything sort of aggressive for the rear. I guess the spoiler just sort of does that on its own. And if I'm going for this, which has got a chrome bumper, I figured we might as well just go for the chrome on the rear. Maybe we'll just go for the bolted one. How about that? Then on the skirts, we have quite a few options. We have the custom skirt, which actually looks the same. Oh, it's slightly different. It's slightly more 3D looking. Then we have that in primary color, secondary color. Then we have the ridged skirt. They're very hard to see the differences. Not too sure about any of these, really. Nothing's really standing out. Or we have the competition skirt. Yeah, not much going on with these. I'm just going to keep that with the custom skirt for now, I think. I'm just going to go for the primary ridged skirt. It's not really doing much though. Then on the exhaust, we have a few options. We have the stock, we have the titanium tip, we have the anodized exhausts. I don't know what is up with the textures that Rockstar are putting on these exhausts lately, but these just look all sorts of wrong. Then we have the box exhausts, which fit in quite nicely. We have the side exits right there. I do like how they fit in, actually, those ones. Or we have the side metered ones. I'm kind of bored with these whole side exhaust pipe things. I don't mind this one though. If we're going to go for crazy, I might actually go for that. Then on the chassis, lots of different interior options it seems. We have the roll cage, just a stock roll cage. Then we have that with carbon seats and also some padding, and black padding this time, and not the horrible white padding, which is a plus. So then we have the Mark 1 racing cage, with it in Mark 2, Mark 3, and Mark 4. To be honest, this one is the winner. And also with this interior, I'm pretty sure this is the same as before, but this steering wheel looks a little different than I've seen before, so that might be something new. But we do have some wood paneling as well. Looks quite nice in here. Then onto the grille, we have the stock. We have the primary sectioned grille. I'm kind of not sure on that one, to be honest. We also have that in secondary. We then have the primary performance grille. Then the secondary one and the... Ooh, I quite like that one. We have the competition grille, which hides the lights completely and just adds this grille in the middle. I kind of like it. Sort of, kind of. Oh, look at this. We've got a lot of hood options. So we have the snorkel hood. That's nice. It's quite subtle. Then we have the carbon snorkel hood. Not too sure that this really matches carbon. It's kind of alright, but eh. We also have the carbon ridgeline. We have the twin intake ones. We have the carbon version. We have the deep inset one, which is just on this side, as you can see. We then have the carbon version. And then we start going into blower territory. Now, this is what this car is suited for. Look at this. Big, massive supercharger hanging out the top. Tiny little filter. Oh, look at this wee little filter there. This is so cute. There's quite nice detail on this. Then we have the Bravado filter. I definitely prefer the dual filter, I've got to be honest. Then we have this one, the oval intake bug catcher. Then we have the triple intake bug catcher. And we have the exposed engine. It would have been nice if we could have had this with the triple intake bug catcher. So if we wanted to go for crazy, then this is the one. But I don't know, it's got to be like this. It's kind of similar to Don's Charger in a way, although definitely not as cool as a Charger, let's be honest. So we'll go for the bug catcher. And also, by the way, these now move like with pressure on the throttle as well. Annoyingly, I don't have my controller working today, but I've definitely had some other videos recently where I've shown you guys this. But if we just jump out the camera mode, you can see, but because I got the keyboard on, it's just open and closed. But if you actually use this with a controller, it does actually slowly open and close, which is pretty cool. So onto the fenders, we have the Gauntlet vents. Oh, they're pretty simple. Nothing too crazy going on with those. They're a little chrome looking, but I don't know. Not entirely sure, I'll be honest, but they're not bad. Let's see what else we've got in the fenders. So we have rear vents. Maybe it will look better with some matching vents. We have this one here, or we have the twin rear vents. I think I'll go for the twin rear vents and then get rid of the ones on the fenders. I think that looks a little bit better. Then on the roof, we have sunstrip options. We have primary, we have secondary, we have rear louvers, of course. Then we have the primary color roof, which actually I quite like. I think we might go for that. Then we have the vinyl roof, not too sure on that one. The secondary, oh, okay, that's interesting. And that in primary as well, or that in the vinyl. I might do that one then. This is definitely turning into a car that's just got lots of options on it. I'm actually not too sold, but I think it might just be these wheels. Maybe if we change the wheels up, we might be a bit more convinced with this one. We also have some liveries as well, of course, with all these new cars lately. So we have the stock, we have the black Bravado. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to have to change the colour, aren't I? I've also noticed that that full roof thing also added the sun strip as well. I think it's just a little bit too busy looking. There's just a little bit too much going on. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm just going to go for the stock primary colour roof. I don't know. There's something about this I'm just not feeling. Which is a shame, because there's been a lot of hype between this and the other new muscle car, which we'll be looking at tomorrow, by the way, on Saturday. And if you are looking forward to the upcoming Volvo-esque car, I'll be doing a video on that on either Monday or Wednesday, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. I think I might have to change the spoiler, and we might have to make this just look a little bit calmer. Mind you, this front end's alright, it's just... I don't know. I'm a little bit conflicted here. Right, let's just look through the liveries. So we have the black Bravado, which just sort of goes from black and a fade all the way to nothing on the side. Then we have the white 445. We have the black twin stripes. That's going to be there. Actually, these look all right with the stripes. We also have the twin white stripes as well. We have the Air Cav. Ah, see, now this might make it a bit more interesting. If we go for this in a different color, that might work. Oh, we also have some more. Okay, we have the Nakota one. So this is going to be like old style American fighter jets. We also have the Redwood Classic. Pretty classic looking livery for racing. Definitely very 70s-esque. We also have the Hot Shot with the flames. Pretty standard. We have the Rigid Rocket. I quite like that one. Again, it's quite a nice old style racer livery. And then naturally we have the True Patriot livery. For those of you who have no taste. I am going to go for... See, I don't really like this yellow bit on the front, but then if I made the rest of it sort of like a black or a dark grey in matte, it might work. So let's just go have a look. Okay, I think it works. I've gone for light grey in a matte, and I think it actually works really nicely. We could also try and go for like an olive drab. Oh, see now the olive drab works, or foliage green, forest green, might be a little bit too dark. Even actually the green works really nicely with that. Matte green, yellow front end. I actually really like that. And then on the wheels, I'm just going to go for, I don't know, I might just go for a bit blingy. I don't know, let's see what we've got in the muscle wheels here. Again, these are all mod based. These are not the standard wheels that you would get inside of I was going to say Minecraft then, inside of GTA 5. I've got Minecraft on the brain. I've got another channel, by the way, where I'm doing Minecraft content, for those of you wondering about that. It's my old channel. I'm sort of playing Minecraft again, so I thought I'd try and do some videos again. See, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking, and now that I look at it, I don't like that either. Okay, I might go for these wheels. We're going to have to slam it down just a little bit. Let's just upgrade everything. Engine, brakes, transmission, suspension. See, that looks a little better. So we'll go for V-stance. We'll maybe bring these out just a little bit. Maybe not really needed for a muscle car exactly, but whatever. We'll also increase the width, which means that we'll probably just go back and tuck these in just a little bit more. And I'll just lower it down just a little bit more with some front rake going on, because I feel like that's quite a muscle car-esque thing. See, now that makes it look a bit more like a drag car. If we have it like that, if I sort of get that in, and then we'll tuck that in just a little bit more. See, now that makes it look like more of a drag car. The wheels aren't really draggy, but, kind of close. So there's that first build done. It's not too bad. But there's something about this car that I'm just not feeling. I don't know whether I'm just not in the mood for this sort of car right now. But I don't know. I think you guys are going to have to let me know what you think in the comment section below of how you think this car's looking with the parts that we have available. I'm going to try and do another one. I'm going to make it in the complete opposite direction. I'm not going to go for like muscle car drag style. I'm going to try and make it like a shiny, blingy, lowered muscle show car thing. Just to see how it looks. Maybe that's the style that will look better for this car. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so second build done. I'm still not convinced. I'm not entirely sure what I was going for here. I went for a lowered car. I just went for just a nice color of paint. It's just, yeah, there's something there that I just feel is missing, but I'm not sure what it is. It's not a bad looking car. I quite like how this front end looks, even with this different grille set that I went for compared to this one. It's actually not too bad. It's just, I don't know. It's not my favorite muscle car that we've seen. But maybe... Oh, are they both indicating left? How have I managed that? Seriously. I do actually prefer this front end on this one to this one now. Actually, I think this actually looks nicer. So there we go, guys. There we have the Gauntlet Classic. What do you think about the car? Have you gone and bought it already in GT Online? Maybe you're waiting for the Hellfire. And if you want to be checking that out, I will be doing a video on that tomorrow. So if you want to be checking that out and you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell to make sure you're notified on all new uploads, because YouTube doesn't always notify people or let you know when I upload videos, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is these days on YouTube. But that's it. If you want to watch some more DLC videos, there are loads more on the channel right now, checking out all the cool new DLC cars and also the ones that haven't even been released yet, so you can go check those out as well. So if you've got all the way to the end of this video, you can say stripes in the comment section below, based on the stripes on the car right there. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!